working at a school that built a glass studio, and they didn't have anyone to teach. And it was one of the first glass studios for flameworking studios for high school students in the country. And I got to go down to Corning because I had a ceramics background. They thought, I'd pick it up and be able to do it. And I really fell in love with it. I was there for a workshop. And then I went back for more and more workshops, and I was going to Corning anytime I could. And I was like completely obsessed with glass. I really wanted to make cups and goblets and focus on that. But being a teacher, I got to do flame working, furnace work. I built a furnace studio for a while. I built a flame working studio in my garage. Hot glass, like kiln glass, like casting and slumping and fusing. Then I started doing cold working, engraving, and other types of stuff. And then I was able to bring in what I really loved was my drawing and my illustration. So now I'm really focused on putting my illustrations and drawings into my glass, which to me, I love the blowing glass. It's sort of like sport, but to really make the things mine, it's when I start to engrave them and I, start to put the illustrations and the things that are very personal to me is when it, starts to actually become my artwork and not just sort of a practice of something that I really love to do. Glass is a lot like, as a friend of mine described it once, it's like playing a piece of music. One of my teachers, Bill Gutenrath, said that, I think it was Bill, he said that, you can't just stop in the middle and then come back later and do it. Like when you start a piece of glass, you really have to go from start to finish, the way that the material works and the way the process is. And like playing music, like your ability to be focused with every step, you have to have mastery first, and then you have to actually, even with mastery, you have to be really present during the entire time. And as one of the things that I find hugely attractive to glass, also can be really frustrating if your brain just isn't where it needs to be. Start to be fatigued or distracted, thinking about the next thing you're working on while you're working on something, and glass will quickly tell you, like it'll quickly communicate that you're not paying attention by not turning out the way you want, breaking, just leaving you with a bunch of problems. So that's actually something that, although it's something that will, causes the most mistakes and the most problems, it's also when you're focused and you're really in the place where you're working, it's a beautiful place to be. Time travels, time goes by quickly, and you get a lot done.